An update now on the story that we called the prosecution of Governor Siegelman. A federal court has released former Alabama Governor Don Siegelman from prison 6 weeks after our story. In 2006, Siegelman was convicted of bribery, but the prosecution was so troubling that Congress started an investigation. Siegelman says his prosecution was political, orchestrated in the White House. He was in prison in February when he watched our story with other inmates.
What was the reaction to the piece?
Well, immediately people were standing up saying, "You got screwed." And I said, well, I think there were a lot of y'all that got screwed. And one guy stood up and said, "No, I was guilty. You got screwed."
Using different words, a federal appeals court raised the same possibility, agreeing that his appeal raises substantial questions of law or fact likely to result in reversal of his conviction. Siegelman was once the most successful Democrat in Alabama. He claims that his prosecution by the U.S. Department of Justice was influenced by the president's former political advisor, Karl Rove.
What we need is Karl Rove to get himself over to the Judiciary Committee and put his hand on a Bible and take an oath and give testimony. And he can either tell the truth or take the fifth. Either one will satisfy me.
Rove declined to appear before the House committee investigating the case, but he told us, quote, "I never talked to the Department of Justice about Siegelman. I never talked to anyone at the White House about Siegelman." Siegelman's case is now on appeal.